My name is Cootchill, and you are now watching Crown on SaraG TV.
That's just how the world spins. I guess I'm selfish every now and then. You sin, I sin. You bleed, I bleed. You lose, I lose. I'm human too. Yeah.
All right, let's get this started. Super nervous, because these cards, it's just, I don't know what to expect. So we're gonna start it off strong. Boom. What is something you are currently taking for granted? Oh my God. All right. Time. Time is the most valuable currency. And sometimes we let our bodies feel, like we act out what our bodies feel sometimes. And it's like, what I mean by that is, if we feel tired, we know we have to do something that's gonna propel us, propel a vision, propel our dreams forward. We tend to act on that tiredness, take a nap, go to sleep early or late or whatever. Just, we're not like in charge of our bodies, which affects how we view our time. We always say we don't have time for like the things that really matter, and we give our time to those things such as Netflix, such as the club, whatever, these things that don't really give back to us in a healthy way. So just the time that we're around people, the time that we spend doing interviews and stuff like that, like, appreciate the moment, live in the moment, because this is like that moment I just said, I ain't getting that back. Now I'm in another moment. Another moment. One down. What's one thing people always misunderstand about you? It's deep. It's deep stuff. They think I got it all together. I mean, just cause I know how to talk, walk, dress, I look good, I smell good. What else? Just because I got it all together seemingly doesn't mean that. Like, we all have a journey. We all have a vision, and everyone's vision is not ours. So getting caught up in comparison and comparing to each other, that's where a lot of people get it wrong. And for me, it's not that I have it all together, it's just I'm very focused on going in one direction. And I realize that when people are focused, it really does seem like they got it all together. Like, imagine all the successful people, like you see them putting content out left and right. It's just they're focused, you know? So have a dream, have a goal, have a vision, and just focus on it. When was the last time you said I love you, and to who? This is deep. I'm trying to think of the time. Well, it was probably last night to my girlfriend. Yeah. What is the most trouble you've ever gotten into? I told my parents that I was going to Six Flags, and I went to the beach with my friends instead, because they told me I couldn't go to the beach. And so I went to the beach, and I thought I was good until the next day. I was like 16 at the time, so my mom was doing my laundry, and she's like, "What's all this sand in your shorts?" I was like, "Dang. All right, how much time am I doing?" Like, let me just accept it. How important do you think videos/visuals are to your music? I think it's extremely important, but it takes a lot of time to do. Because people want to see personality. I see a lot of producers and artists just posting a song. And it's cool and all, but 9 times out of 10, if I'm on Instagram, I'm scrolling. I'm not really trying to, like, how are you catching my attention? And most of the reason that people follow you is because it's you. It's not because your music. And so they want to see your face. So I think knowing that, I put a lot of time and effort into the visuals. I invest in the cameras, obviously, and time that I put learning different techniques, marketing, etc. Because the videos are important, but if nobody can see it, then really, what did you do it for? So you got to understand all aspects of it, including having good quality at the core. What's the most romantic thing someone has ever done for you? Romantic. I would say surprise me with taking me to my favorite sports team, to see my favorite sports team in Madison Square Garden, the illustrious, wonderful New York Knicks. It was cool. It was really good seats, and it actually happened to be Carmelo Anthony's last game in New York, so it's really significant. How have you grown in the last year? So, last year I left my job in corporate America in July, and since then I've been an entrepreneur, and I've grown in many different ways, facing challenges every day, obviously. But those challenges kind of prepare me and kind of mold me to grow. And so I've grown in like those type of ways because I have to depend on the unknown happening in my favor. And so the best way that I've learned throughout my life to have that in your favor is to really trust God. Because it's not like, oh, I trust God, I love God, that good things will always happen. It's more so like the closer you get, the more you change your mindset. And so that whatever happens, you see it as good, or that there's a purpose behind why this is happening. And so I feel like I've grown in spiritually a lot, and then my talent has always been inside of me. I just never really trusted it. And being an entrepreneur really forces you to trust yourself and then trust God, and then now you can like trust others because you're really deciphering who you are. Like every day is like, hey, do I really want to do this? Like, am I really built for this? And you ask yourself the question and you find out, yeah, I am built for this. What was the question again? Yeah, that's how I grow last year. When did you start making music? I started making music in 2012. Actually never thought about it. Yeah, 2012. I discovered Fruity Loops, what's called FL Studio now. I don't use it anymore, but I had a broke down Windows computer, and for my birthday, I asked for a keyboard that connects to the computer, and I pretty much illegally downloaded a lot of software to be able to make the music. And then I eventually got an iPhone, which had GarageBand on it, so I found myself making music all the time, and that transpires all the way till today. Still making music for sale. I got a store. Go look at it. So yeah. You could probably hear all the little laughs I do. What is one relationship in your life you wish you could repair/improve? Why? I'm not a person that burns bridges, but people decide to separate themselves from you for whatever reasons. And I'm the type of person, I always have open arms. So if you want to come back into my life, we can start over. But yeah, I think me and my sister, we're cool, but there's a lot that I didn't do when I was growing up because my example of being the oldest was my uncle, and his example wasn't that great either. My father and my parents' examples weren't that great, so I didn't really know how to be the best big brother I could be to my sister or my little brother. But, you know, either way, like, I got a college degree. I did a lot of good things that set a proper example, hopefully. But like I said, open arms policy. Like, anything you need help with. Like, I know I didn't really do the best in the past, but moving forward can always be different. What was your best birthday so far? Why was it the best? I don't really celebrate my birthday like that. But I celebrate other people extremely well. Extremely. Hello. And I guess because of that, people really put that time and energy back into me. So about 2 years, a year and a half ago maybe, I don't know, probably 2018. Yeah, 2018 November. Everyone that was friends with me in Minnesota, where I was working for 2 years, they kind of threw me a surprise party. My friends from Jersey drove all the way from Jersey to Minnesota to surprise me. So yeah, I had like a surprise party bus. I was super lit, and because there was just alcohol everywhere. Don't do that. Don't drink, guys. It's not good for you. Only on weekends. But yeah, I think that was cool because people showed that they cared. And I often act like I don't need care or I don't need affection or love or whatever, but I mean, everybody does, no matter what kind of front you put up. So even though I'm self-sufficient, like I do a lot, produce, direct, create, edit, but there's some things I can't do, like produce love, you know? So I appreciate all the love that's shown, and I want to give back all the time. So that's why I'm on this interview right now, and I'm on this journey, because I want to eventually create a platform that enables me to give back. All right, last question. That was it. Right now, for part of my 2020 goals, I'm working on some big things. I always like to do big things that kind of scare me, because it kind of scares me into being ready and prepared for them. So right now I'm working on putting a team together to do a short film this year. And part of my goals was to also do an internet TV series for any client, and ta-da! Out of the blue, it just came out of the blue, and here we are. So I'll keep on doing that. And then I'm working on creating my passive income by creating an online store. Go shop. And pretty much just expanding my network through my opportunities through the network that I create. So just met 2 young ladies today. They're fraternal twins. And, you know, wherever that leads, we will see. I forgot their names. Catherine and Theo. I don't know how I'm going to cut that in, but I'm going to leave all of this, trust me. Yeah, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to SaraG TV, and stay tuned for more episodes.